In this YouTube channel, we visit a cane farm, we see a cane burn, which is super cool. We then go to a red claw farm, we go to Josephine Falls, head down the rock slides, and I make a beautiful red claw recipe. Can't wait for you to watch. And we're in Clare and we're going to burn this paddock of cane. Look at the sunset. We've got Clint and Kylie McNee. How exciting is this? Check this out. We're just about to burn this cane paddock. How awesome is this? We're here on Sunset. We're down in Clare, which is just near Ayr. Have a look at that. This cane is going to get burnt in about 5 minutes. In the buggy, sunset champagne before we burn the cane. Clint, what are you doing?
Gonna do a bit of back burner now.
Yep.
Give you girls the burner and then we'll go around the bottom.
Yoo-hoo! Right, Dino's on the drone. Look at the cane fire going. It's roaring.
So you have that cane field right out the front of your house.
Yeah.
It comes quite close. You get nervous?
Definitely.
Hence why she's drinking champagne. What fuel are you using there, Clint?
It's a mixture of unleaded and diesel.
Really?
Yeah.
God, look at that fire coming up behind you. Do you need to get away? Oh my God, Clint, this is incredible!
This is massive. I honestly have never been this close to a cane fire in my life.
No, neither.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Thank you for bringing us down. Like, what a sick afternoon.
Yeah, that's all good.
I can see why there's plenty of cane crack.
The whole burner can flow.
I'm going to have to make a recipe with butter cane.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can't describe the heat.
Yeah. It is quite warm. I don't even need a jumper. It could be the champagne or it could be the fire.
Look at that. It's done. Well,
And it just goes
pretty quick.
Yeah,
like,
and
you
then,
know, when it meets in the middle, it's going like that.
yeah.
and then it just goes out by itself.
Yeah.
How amazing that it goes out by itself.
Yeah.
But that's why he, like, backburnt. You know how he
Yeah.
burnt?
In a circle.
Yeah.
And then it all goes in the middle.
It's actually a rectangle.
Oh.
Only they push a brake through, the brake push is not over there. But it'll split them drills there like that, and normally you'll actually come up the drill and burn the downwind side.
Right.
And you've got to keep that side unlit.
And we also want to know what the little cane is just
Wait, I
next
have
door.
another question too. So, because I didn't realise that it burns and it's still standing. I thought it was just all ash by the end of it. And then I was like, how do you collect all the ash? It's all over there.
Yeah, no. If it was all ash, we'd go broke.
Yeah.
They send that to the mill. That harvester over there that got on before, they got the photo on. Yeah. It actually goes through one row at a
Got
time.
another light.
It'll chop it up into billets about yay long.
Yep.
They'll put it in bins on the siding. It then gets taken to Guru in Victor Mill, and then they crush it, get the sugar juice out, and then they turn that into
So the sugar starts as juice and then they turn it into...
turn into crystal, and
Amazing.
then the raw sugar is like when you put it in coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That starts out as raw and then gets processed into other sugars.
Yes.
And then what's the little thing?
The little cane,
Yeah.
that's just where we cut plants out of to plant. That,
Oh, so that's
there.
Does
Just
it
a
matter if it's on
planting
fire?
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's on...
It'll be fine. We'll sort that tomorrow.
Dino, how was the drone?
Awesome.
Spectacular?
Spectacular.
Please tell me you recorded it.
Oh, hopefully I got the record button.
This is incredible. I've never experienced this.
I like the raw.
Yeah, the roar of the fire, the
Yeah.
sound.
What does it sound like?
Raw.
Okay, so we spend a lot of time up north, as you know, and they don't burn up there. Why do you still burn down here?
So here we have irrigation.
Yep.
You can get away with trash blackening certain soil types and the real sandy soil types like where we are at home.
Yep.
But it's not efficient with your water. It chews a lot of water to
Really?
push it through.
And so up north, is that they don't need to burn because they've got so much rain?
No, yeah, because they haven't got irrigation.
Yeah.
So they want to trap every bit of moisture they can in the soil.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
And with this soil here, it's like a heavy clay.
Yeah.
If we trash blanketed it here, it would actually send the soil sour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you wouldn't produce cane here. It'd be just, wood.
And just another question: when this is finished, how many times will you plant cane on this particular paddock
So
before
normally-
you have to rotate crop?
So you do your plant crop.
Yep.
And then you cut it.
Yep.
That's first return. Cut it again. Second return.
Yep.
Some people plough out then.
Yep.
We go to third return and then plough out after that.
And what would you put in after that?
Normally you harvest it, follow it.
Yep.
You might put a cover crop in of beans,
Yep.
something like that.
Yep.
Just
What
over
kind
the
of
slack.
beans?
Mung beans, soybeans,
Whatever beans.
whatever beans
And then
you
do
want.
you
Yeah.
sell those beans?
Yeah, you can. You
Yeah.
can if you want to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, some people just do them with a cover crop. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And
Yeah,
then,
wow.
plant it up again, and then that crop will take you through
Oh,
for another 4 years. So roughly 4 years.
I can't
Is that
believe
why
after all these years of friendship, we didn't know any of these fun facts about cane.
Because it's boring. It's work.
It's actually not boring. It's work for you, but it's fun for us.
yeah.
And how long have you been a cane farmer?
Oh, since I left school, which was
Years and years and years ago.
a long time ago.
So you've nearly passed your apprenticeship.
I think so. I'd like to think I have.
So how many generations?
So I'm third generation.
Yeah.
My granddad started as a tobacco farmer.
Oh, wow.
The original farm, that
Yeah.
was close on 75 years ago now, I think.
Yeah.
And then my dad was a bit of a ringer. He worked up through Laura and all the rest of it on cattle properties. He come back and worked with his dad, and then me and my brother followed that suit, and now me and my brother have gone our separate ways and got our own farm.
So when did it turn from tobacco to cane?
Pretty quickly. The tobacco didn't end up very successful.
Really?
Yes, they had got wiped out from a cyclone.
Yeah.
Just quality wasn't great.
Yeah.
And then the cane industry come in, and that's where it kind of took off.
So was that your grandfather and dad that turned it into cane?
My grandfather did, and I
Yeah.
think the cane is when Dad came back. My father came back.
Yeah,
At
okay.
the start of the cane, yeah.
Oh,
But some
amazing.
people didn't make it through the tobacco.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they didn't financially make it.
Oh, really?
So,
So you guys were lucky to be able to
Yeah.
keep going and get into canes?
Yeah.
Wow. Farming's hard. So how do you go with the weather?
you just got to take it as it gives it to you, really.
So can you get wiped out with the cyclones?
It can do a fair bit of damage.
Yeah.
It can snap cane if it's the wrong growing time,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
We haven't had a cyclone here for a bit, so we've been pretty lucky.
Keep our fingers crossed.
Mm.
They can stay away.
Yes.
Cheers to that.
So how long does the cane take to get to that height?
Roughly 12 months. You work on 12 months. So when you harvest, you plant normally in hopefully March, but normally April. Then you start cutting that the June the following year.
Yeah.
That's for your plant cane, and then it returns. Normally you harvest start of June, you work on cutting that block 12 months later, which will be the following June.
So when will the harvester come in and get this cane now you've burned it?
So they'll start probably at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah. Some groups start earlier. All depends on what
And it's
shift you're
not
on.
still too hot?
No.
Oh, wow.
But some of them actually burn within half an hour of burning.
I can't believe how quick that paddock just burnt.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild. What about you, Dino? What have you...
How long, like, if you leave it too long, what's the rate of your loss for the sugar?
This time of year is not too bad because it's cool. Okay. But when summer comes, your sugar will drop every day.
So you
But
need
this time of year, sometimes the second day, actually, your sugar's actually a little bit better. Sometimes.
right.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if this is a stupid question.
It is.
We love those questions.
But is there a way to test if it's lost the sugar, or like can you just see it? Like what?
There is a little tool. I haven't used one
Is that a
for years.
refractometer?
That's the one. You nailed it. I wasn't going to say it because I was going to stuff it up. But there is a refractometer. They use it in pineapple. Yes.
You know about those.
You know about that.
Yeah, you can use
we
that.
see them.
You don't really need to?
No,
No.
we don't worry about it. Some people do.
Yeah.
But no, we don't. Generally, I don't.
And
you
so-
would say you are the tool.
Possibly Monique, yes.
You're the refractometer. Okay, so that takes about a year for it to get to that height. And how do you know when you're ready?
To cut it,
Yeah.
all depends on the year. So yeah, just when it's your turn to cut, normally you're cutting rounds.
Yeah.
Every group's different, but roughly 20% normally first round, 25%, 25%.
Yeah.
And then maybe a 20 and a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so everyone gets their fair chop with the good weather.
Yeah, so
and
you just alternate with the other guys.
with the
in
other
your-
guys in your group.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Do you wait for it? Because I heard from someone that you know it's mature if there's flowers on top.
All depends on the variety. This variety here flowers early.
Oh, so that doesn't mean that it's ready. It'll flower and can stay.
Yeah, it all depends on the, but flower is a bit of an indication, but not always.
Yeah, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
This has been very exciting and educational and amazing. And after us being mates for God knows how many years, over 10. Well, yeah, way over 10. So we've been mates for way over. Actually, let's rephrase. How long have we been mates for?
A long time.
We've been mates. Hang on.
Long enough to know better.
Let's go this. I can't believe we've been mates
14 years.
Yeah, I'll say 15. 'cause I like
15.
rounding.
Yeah.
So we've been mates for 15 years and we've never seen this. Like, this is cool. This is what you do every day in your life.
Not every day, but when it's my turn to burn, yeah.
Yeah. And so when you're watering and stuff, like I know whenever we're water skiing and everything like that, you've always got to rush away to water. Is that like really crucial that you get the watering done at the right time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You don't want it going too long. So
Yeah.
you want it to get through and then shut it off to be water efficient. And,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, because it costs.
And you get the water from the channel to
Yeah,
the
from the
pipe?
channel there.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, so we pay a megaliter charge.
Yeah.
So you don't want it running out the end or...
Yeah, so you've got to be mindful of how much water. You've got to turn it off and on when you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We're water-wise.
Yeah.
Another question. Can you water ski in the channel?
Legally, no.
So we've just finished burning and now we're back at Clint's new fire pit. How freaking cool is this? Like, seriously though, Clint, you've been a farmer your whole life, let's be honest. And, like, you guys must do it fairly tough, eh? Like, it can't always be good times.
Not always good. At the moment, it's good times.
Yep.
It has been tough times years ago when the prices crap and all the rest of it, but yeah, it's just got to deal with it, I suppose,
Yeah.
and take the good with the bad, and yeah.
Yeah, and you work hard. Like, how often are you out in the field, in a sense?
Unless it's raining, normally every morning we're out checking water in the morning.
Yep.
Late halves.
Yep.
In between.
And then, okay, so you guys have a farm, you manage a swerve surf and ski shop, and you've had the shop for 10 years. So you're doing all this while raising 3 boys. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, there was tough times at the start with the shop and everything, but we've got great staff now. Kylie's done all the hard work with that one. So it's good now. I can actually just focus on the farm. Kylie focuses on the shop. And the boys are doing their own thing now, which is great. So the pressure's come off a lot
Yeah.
in the last couple of years.
So you just cruise along on the farm every day and Kit goes into the shop every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deals with people.
Yeah.
At the McNeese farm, we've already shown you the cane burning, but have a go at this. The Snowy is pulled up. We've got a beautiful sunset. We've got the cane bins in the background. Like, it's proper hauling season. Look at the cane paddock. Like, everything here is glorious. And look how good our Snowy looks behind the backdrop of this beautiful property. Like, we are so lucky to be here with our friends.
So we've had the cane fire. We've been in it swerve, surf and ski with my beautiful girlfriend Kylie. We're now on her property. Sunset with the Snowy. How good does this look?
So yesterday we were at Kylie's farm for the cane burn, and today we're going to pop into Swerve for their 10th birthday. Hooray!
So today we're at Swerve Surf and Ski. Woo! So we've got Kylie McNee here, who's got the giggles, but I'm going to interview her anyway. Kylie is Swerve Surf and Ski's shop owner. How long have you been here, Kylie?
Today marks our 10th year.
So we're here for the 10th year anniversary. How cool is that? And so how has business been? Like, what have you got going on?
Today we've got lots of promos in store. We've got birthday raffle, black dips. You guys are here too. So yeah, it should be a great day.
I'm sure. I saw a knife. Is there going to be cake?
We actually had a bit of cake last night. I brought the rest of the cake.
So we're getting seconds, but who cares? We'll take what we can. So realistically, you've run this business. Kylie does all the ordering, all the back office stuff, as well as front of house. How do you find it?
Oh, it's really, it's challenging, but a lot of sense of accomplishment. A lot of self-satisfaction is probably a better word.
Yeah, amazing. Kylie's been one of my best mates for a lot of years, and I'm so proud of everything she's achieved. They have the cane farm that we're at last night, and now we're in the shop today. I can't wait to cook at the farm and show you what we're going to do. So thanks, Kylie. Love you. Yay!
Cool. Cheers. Thank you.
Oh, lots of goodies. 10th birthday.
We're away.
Oh, old mate's got new shoes. Nice, thanks, Kit.
All right, so we're in at Swerve Surf and Ski in Air, and we have Clint and Kylie. I've already introduced Kylie. However, Clint was the main man that was burning the cane the other day. So he's a little bit of a jack of all trades. How do you feel about the business? We've got a ski bit at the back.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Bit of a change up from the game farm.
Yeah, so you get to
Yeah.
come and have a bit of water sports, a bit of fun.
Yeah, stir the girls up. And then,
Stir the girls up. Yeah, but Dean, like, have a look around the shop. Like, look at all the amazing merchandise.
As you walk into Swerve Surf and Ski, you can see there's racks everywhere. On the right-hand side, we've got all the beautiful women's wear. On the left, we've got the men's wear. We've got all the gorgeous sunnies around here. And then you come through, there's still all the women's down this side. There's the bikinis and the swimwear. We've got the men's shoes. And then we've got more sunnies. We also have fishing shirts and some amazing shoes. How cool is this? And there's the counter. 10 years today. They have been open. What an achievement. Right, we are heading to Josephine Falls. Gonna go down the rock slides and have a bit of fun. We are at Josephine Falls. You just come through here, walk through the rainforest. Look how nice this is. Beautiful. And it's already cooler. So we get to get our steps up and we're in the shade. This is awesome. That'll do, donkey. And then you just got to look up and look at the canopy. Look how amazing it is. Wait, look at Josephine Falls. It's absolutely glowing.
you.
You
Nice
too.
to meet you. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for having us out here. Like, what have you got going on?
We've got a red claw farm, freshwater red claw crayfish,
Amazing.
just out of Townsville. We'll go over and have a look at the ponds and we can talk you through the whole system.
All your processes I mean,
cool.
I've been looking at all your produce and it looks sick. I
Yeah.
can't wait to get my hands on it.
I can't wait to taste it. You better cook some for us.
I know, I'm like, I've got the Weber in the car.
Do you?
No, I actually do.
Good. Well, I thought what we do is we set a few nets this morning, so we can go and pull a few nets in and we can grade. We've got heaps of orders this week, so we can grade a few and then you can just come through the whole process and then we purge them in here, but we'll kind of end there. So we'll go and harvest, grade them, bring them back for purging and then put them on the cart.
Sweet.
How do you get on water ready? Would you struggle?
Yeah, we get, so wet season, we get a lot of rain.
Yeah,
Last
yep.
year we had 2.5 metres of
Yeah,
rain
right.
in 10 days.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But we do have pretty good bore water, so we've got a few solar bores up the back that chug away all day.
Yep.
But we catch a lot of water in wet season.
Yeah,
So
right.
this is our dry time. We turn the bores on the weekend, so they'll get us through until like December when the rain comes.
Okay, yep.
And then we'll catch the
Yeah,
rain,
right.
And like, did you start this farm?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. So we bought it. Well, I bought it 3 years ago.
So you've only been going 3 years.
Yeah.
And look at what you've already done.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
incredible.
We've worked hard.
Are you
yeah.
from farming background?
I've been in aquaculture for like 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. But originally from Sydney.
Yeah, right.
Moved up here to study a master's in aquaculture at the uni.
Yeah.
And then worked in North Queensland for
Go the Blues.
Yeah, we're New South Wales.
Okay, we're amongst
I
friends.
was born in Sydney.
This is a safe space.
Townsville born and bred. So we're going to be outside. I probably need to grab my hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for some reason I thought the ponds were indoors. How stupid am I?
Got my wife's brother. He's a builder by trade, so he puts our sheds up. We're putting another shed in over there, and then we've got caretakers on site. So we've got like 3 or 4 staff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
the caretakers are in that caravan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So, it blows me away. Monique just said when we went to the car, we've never been to a farm where someone's just started it. Like,
Right.
Like they're the first generation.
And you just started it.
Yeah.
Like,
I've got a bit of an appetite for risk.
but we love that.
Captain Risky.
You've got to have a crack.
You've got to have a crack.
You've got to have a go. And we've got some pretty smart people around us.
Yep.
Been pretty fortunate to get some guys that have built fish farms before involved a little bit.
Amazing.
So, yeah, they run, really big barramundi farms and stuff, so it's
Yep.
really nice having them. Yep.
So they've got the knowledge. You can,
Yeah.
you pick their brains. So, things like here, how many ponds do you have?
Yeah. So we've got 5 hectares worth of ponds, so that's about 30 ponds.
Yep.
Over there, we'll go for a walk and have a look.
Yep.
And what I was saying is we've got 3 different kinds of ponds. I'll just talk if it's boring.
No, I love it. You have no idea how much I love these.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 different kinds of ponds. We've got what they call like a standard red claw pond, which is quite small. So it's like 15 metres by 40 metres.
Yep.
That, if you go to any red claw farm, they pretty much have that sized pond.
Okay.
But what we want to do is build quite a large farm here.
Yep.
So we've also put in 2 large style ponds.
Yep.
And the idea of the farm at the moment is we've got 5 hectares, we've got 3 different kinds of ponds, and we're just trying to figure out what is an ideal red claw farm
Really?
look like.
So you're just trying different sizes and
Yeah, so we've got 3 different sizes, 3 different shapes, and we get a lot of information on how much we harvest, how easy it is to feed them, how easy it is to manage. So that'll help us design like an ideal pond.
Yep.
And then we've got like 20 more hectares of ponds that we can put in.
incredible.
But we want to figure out everything at a small scale that costs not so much before we roll out.
And so where do you send all your produce to?
Yeah, a lot of it goes into a few restaurants in Townsville.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We send a bit to Early Beach through a wholesaler there. We send a bit to Cairns.
Yeah.
We've just started sending a bit to Sydney, a couple of restaurants, and we're actually sending a sample to Singapore this week.
Amazing.
Wow.
Cool, yeah.
Who with?
Trade Investment Queensland contacted us,
Yeah.
and there's a big importer in Singapore called Indaguna
Yeah.
going through them.
Wow, that'd be cool.
So how do you transport them over there?
Well, they actually, we've got a bit of a protocol where we can keep them alive in the box for 3 days.
Oh,
You can
really?
get them anywhere in the world
Okay,
in
right.
3 days.
Can you
yeah.
just move
So
there?
you can
Yeah,
get
there.
them. You can get them.
Wait, Dean.
Like when you take them to Sydney, they're still alive.
Yeah, oh yeah, they climb out of the box. We need to tell the chefs to keep the tape on it because it's happened so many times. They'll take the tape off and be like, oh, awesome. And then just push the lid back on and go and do whatever they do. And come back to Red Claw like everywhere. Yeah,
Red Claw chaos.
yeah, that's right.
Red Claw chaos in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's a, so is this where you would ski?
That's right. Yeah, this is one of our channels. So this runs right to the back of the property, so maybe 800 metres a kilometre that runs. And this is our main pumping channel. So we pump our water from here up to the ponds.
Yeah, okay.
And then all the water, when we harvest, comes out of the ponds and makes its way back
Yeah,
to here.
okay.
So one of the cool things about red claw farming is we don't actually discharge any water. So
Oh,
no
right.
water leaves our farm.
Wow, that's incredible.
So we catch water in wet season, and you can see the solar panels back there
Yeah.
where the solar bores are.
Yep.
So we pump water in to fight evaporation,
Yep.
and then we just reuse the water again and again and again. Yeah. So we have
Unbelievable.
like aquatic, like lily pads and that stuff will grow in this grass with the nutrient. And then we've got cattle on the block here that come along and graze and get all that nutrient back. And yeah,
So
it's
it's
super.
just all about the eco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice
And,
because
and sustainable farming, right?
yeah. And that's like, I think what it has to be, right? It has to have a net increase to the area.
And like every farm we've been to, everyone's got the same ethos. Like it's really good to see.
Yeah.
Like we actually ages ago I went to a dinner at Heritage and Luke St George from Pure Produce.
Yeah.
Anyway, I said to him, oh, you're exactly what I'm looking for because I do sustainable farms.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's like, he said he used to have a beef farm in there and he goes through 8 years of beef what he's through. So he's got this regenerative farm.
I was just looking at your shoes. I was going to say, are those regulations?
So he's done what I'm trying to, the message I want out there is, because you're doing such good processes and minimal chemical and all that sort of stuff, eventually when you don't use any of that, like obviously the produce is a little bit more, but it's worth it because you don't have the chemicals and you don't have all that in your produce. So you're not eating that, you're eating beautiful.
Yeah, it's as clean as it gets.
As clean as it gets, and I think everyone's just trying to get back to that.
Yeah.
Back to the olden days.
Yeah.
When Dean was born.
Sorry,
Dinosaurus days.
But yeah, cool. No,
All
this is amazing.
We'll go over
Go
to
and
the
check out over
ponds
there.
and pull some nets in and see
You
how
know-
we go.
Okay, so we're not really that old. Oh, I love your little trailer.
Yeah. It does the job.
What is the trailer for?
It's for harvesting.
Oh, so it's not for us just to travel on.
It's a Red Claw trailer, they get to travel in style.
They get to travel in style.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool. Is that a homemade job? Yeah.
Look out of the way.
No.
Not your usual day in the office.
It's not you. Well, it kind of is.
Just, on the trailer,
Just hanging around to go and catch some red claws.
just getting a tan.
Oh, look at this, Minnie. Come back this way, the middle of the mountain over here. And then slowly go back around the quad, just slow around. If you go too fast. Oh, no. In asking any miscellaneous questions that we need to know.
He said he's a good excavator driver now.
Okay. So here we are. Like, what are the ponds going here? Like, is this one of your bigger ones?
Yeah, so we've got so this is like an original kind of Red Claw pond over here, which is quite small, skinny.
Yep.
And then this is our larger style pond. So this one's a 50 by 50 metre pond here.
Yep.
So 2,500 square metres.
Yeah, that's
We've got
big.
10 of them.
Oh,
And
okay.
then And then we've got a larger version of these ones further over, so the 75 by 30 further up. So yeah,
Okay.
maybe we can go for a walk and
Yeah, cool.
have a bit of a look at them.
And what have you got the net on top for?
Yeah, for birds.
Really? They'll
Yeah.
just come in and eat them?
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And is that your only biggest pest?
Nah, the downside of red claw is everything likes to eat them, just
Really?
like us.
Yeah, I know.
So we have, like you see the rat fencing, this black fencing here.
Oh, that's
Keeps
rat
water
fencing.
rats out.
Really?
Yeah. So birds are a problem, eels are a problem, water rats are a problem.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, it's about trying to keep everything out and let them provide the best environment we can for them to grow.
Yeah, okay.
So do you run?
Yeah, because
So-
I know like a lot of the farms you've been to, like pigs have been a big issue. So you guys are really water rats and birds. Yeah,
Yeah. Pigs are annoying, but the fence keeps them out.
yeah, yeah. And how strong is the fence? Because it looks like a catamaran.
Yeah,
Yeah, like to keep them out.
Birds? Yeah.
The bird, like a nest.
Yeah.
And then the black, it's like, not like a neck, yeah, it is like a catamaran. How cool would it be just to lay on that over the water? So that does keep the pigs out.
Yeah.
You have to have...
Well, that's mostly for rats, for water rats.
Okay, oh yeah, I bet water rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's for the water rats.
I don't know if this is like a stupid question, but what's all the little bubblers?
That's a good question.
A little bubblers.
So the way we run the ponds is that, see the pipe in the middle that's short?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we call a stand pipe. So if you pull that out, the whole pond will drain into that channel that we drove across.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
it's exactly like a flood. Yeah. And then the air going around is what you call an airlift. So you can imagine like a PVC pipe and then a bit of air goes into it. And what happens is that air lifts the water up and that picks water up from the bottom of the pond and puts it up the top. So it makes sure that all of the water is the same temperature. Because if you just left the pond like that, the top bit would be really hot and then the bottom would be really cold. Where that circulates it so that the whole
Same
pond
temperature.
stays the same temperature.
Oh,
and
wow.
so have you got a temperature gauge in there permanently, or you just know that that works?
Yeah, we've got like a probe that we run around with 3 times a week to
Yeah.
get like temperature, salinity, all the
Yeah.
metrics that we need, oxygen.
Once
yeah.
a week. And how do you keep, like, because it's so hot here in summer,
Yeah.
how do you regulate the temperature there?
The red claw love the heat.
Oh, do they? So
So
they thrive on it.
they're from the Gulf.
Yeah.
Like that's their natural kind of range.
Yeah.
So the warmer it is, the faster they grow.
Okay,
Yeah. As long as we can keep the water up to them and the oxygen in the water, more importantly.
they're fine.
So how do you start off a pond?
Yeah,
Like
so-
to breed them?
Yeah, we can go to one of the empty ponds and I'll show you.
Yeah.
But we've got a hatchery that we supply juvenile. We supply most of the farms in Queensland with juveniles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we take the eggs off the girls here. We take them back to the hatchery. We grow them to like 20 days old and then they either get stocked into here or they go on to another farm. In a pond like this, we'll put 50,000 babies into.
Wow.
And how long does that take them to mature?
Yeah, it's about, we start trapping about 6 months after
Yep.
we've stocked.
Okay.
And we'll harvest the whole pond about 9 months after we've stocked.
Okay.
So the way we do it is we'll stock it, we'll let them grow, feed them, keep them happy for 6 months.
Yep.
And then we'll start to put traps in that just catch the big ones. So we just start skimming the big ones off.
Yep.
Let the little ones grow up. And then when the whole pond's at the size that we want, then we'll pull the plug, harvest them, and reset the pond and go again.
So when you say you skim them, how do you skim it? Like as in like?
Just with nets. So
Oh,
these
yeah?
nets we're about to pull,
Yep.
catch mostly the big ones out of the
And
pond.
if they're a bit small, you just put them back in. Obviously,
Go
yeah.
through our grader and back into the pond.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And what do you feed them?
Yeah, we feed them a pellet. It's a red claw pellet produced up at Atherton,
Oh.
and it's mostly like wheat. They use things like chicken feather meal,
Yep.
bone meal, just all the stuff that you don't use from an abattoir.
Yeah,
We
that's
grind it
great.
up, put it into a pellet.
No waste.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah. The good thing about our feed is that we have no fish meal or fish oil or anything in there.
Yeah.
One of the challenges with aquaculture is you can use, like a kilo of fish meal to grow half a kilo of fish,
Yeah.
which makes like a net negative
Yeah,
result.
yeah.
Where red claw it's wheat, it's just grains. Like we use a lot of soybean meal, sorghum, stuff like that.
Yeah, so all really the rotation crops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually plant sorghum in some of the ponds before we stock them, so
Really?
that there's some natural fodder
Yeah.
for them when we stock. Yeah.
So they're vegetarians.
Yeah. They will eat so in the wild, if a fish dies, they'll eat it.
Yeah.
But they can't catch it. They're
Yeah,
they're
not a
gatherers.
barramundi. So naturally they're just looking for detritus and algae and stuff in their environment. So they don't need a whole lot of protein. Our protein is like 30%, 29% in the feed. whereas something like a barramundi might be 40 or 50%, so the protein requirement's pretty low.
So what's the optimal size to farm them at?
Good question. The optimal size is governed by who's buying them. So,
Yeah.
like one of the shops we sell to is a Chinese restaurant, and they like them small
Yeah.
because it's like a crawfish from
Yeah,
China.
yeah.
Where some of the premium restaurants like them quite large, so they can split them up and they look quite good on
Yeah,
the
they
plate.
got it from the
Yeah. For us, kind of, we like to get around that 90 gram
Yeah.
kind of
So
size.
that's a good sweet spot,
Yeah.
90 gram.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still big.
Yeah, it's a nice animal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plenty of meat.
Yeah. I'm like, my brain is just going crazy what I can cook.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I've noticed you got a band-aid. Is that from the Red Claw?
I opened an ice block. I opened my daughter with my filleting. I just got 7 stitches taken out.
That is a savage opening of an ice. What bloody ice block was it?
Not
I didn't
good.
realise they were so violent.
I've been trying to like cover it.
You should have made up the most wicked story.
Oh,
You could have just
I
gone,
thought-
yeah.
Boats that we get around.
Crocodile outside. We should see the
You should
crocodile.
see the
No, you should have. The funny thing is let's do it.
Let's do it.
Every day's a good
What's
day.
the end goal in reality? To
Yeah.
fly all of Australia and internationally, or?
Yeah, look, the end goal is kind of just to build the kind of larger farm that kind of makes sense to farm them sustainably, ethically, and to enjoy it. You know,
Yeah.
like to enjoy
You've
doing
got to
it.
enjoy it. So you've got kids,
Yeah, I got 2 little girls,
and how
Yeah.
old are they?
1 and 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what a lifestyle.
Yeah,
Grow
they
up on
like
the farm. Do you
Yeah.
live out here?
No, we live in Townsville.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we come out here every day.
Oh,
Not
do
too
you?
far. Yeah.
Wait, I don't know if we asked this or not, but how come the ponds are different colours?
Yeah, so that's different kinds of microalgae. So this one's quite low because we're about to harvest it.
Oh, okay.
So you let it go. You've pretty much pulled the plug.
Yeah, almost, yeah. Oh, dead water out on
Where's
that.
that?
That's the water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're massive.
Far out. How did he get
Let's
in?
go and pull this from the other side. And so they're the things we try to keep out with.
Yeah,
They just annihilate the wreck ball.
It doesn't worry him where the opening is there. Like,
Oh, we've got a gate that goes on there.
oh, there, yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not.
Like all this would be expensive, eh? Like to put all this up, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So for 3 years, so in 3 years' time, you built all of these.
Yeah, well, we bought it in 23. So it's
Oh, how big, yeah.
Yeah, so when we got here, there was 4 of these little ponds over there.
Yeah.
And then in 23, we dug all this. So we've got an excavator and a bulldozer.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of hours in there. And we dug, 5 hectares worth of pond. And just kind of been selling for about 12 months now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're finding the market quite supportive and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I unexpectedly really love working with chefs.
yeah, I know.
They're just like, I honestly really enjoy it. Like, to see them get excited about the
Want to go
product.
for a swim?
I think that's
Yeah.
the thing for me.
Fiona, I didn't bring my togs.
Is the produce.
Yeah, yeah.
And like even like these guys, like bringing Monique and Dean along for the ride, and they're going. They didn't actually to love it as much as they
Yeah.
do going to the farms and.
Oh, there they are.
You know.
Yeah, so that's a few malts there. So you can see the
Oh.
back of the shells like broken open.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what they do is they grow inside their shell, then they split the back behind the head there,
Yep.
and they like back out of the shell.
You're kidding.
And then what they do is take water in, expand their shell, harden it, and then they've got, like a month to grow out into that shell. And
Yeah,
they do
right.
the whole process again.
So how many processes will they do before you harvest?
At that size, they're probably malting every month.
Oh, wow.
When they're little, they're malting every week or so.
Jeez,
That's incredible. Go Dino, getting the red claw out. So do the girls get called something different because their claws aren't red?
They just get called girl.
Girl brand claw, like what's the brand? But so is this one here like an optimal size? That big one?
It's probably a 90 gram.
Is it 90 grams? So and that's sort of the size you like to harvest. Like that's
That's
a
the
good.
size that the restaurants like. So
Yeah.
like a Chinese restaurant will like something like that. That's probably like 60.
Yep.
But it depends. Like some people like the small ones because you can get a few pieces in like a linguine or something.
Yeah.
So like Salsa Bar up in Port Douglas.
Yeah.
That's their size.
We just had them taste Port Douglas.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were up
They
there
were one of the
the year before.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of like if you're doing like a linguine or something where you like a few more pieces.
Yeah.
That's the size. This size obviously we put back because it's not finished growing.
Yeah.
There's not too many big ones in this trap, but
In reality, when it comes to like the size difference,
yep.
does it you know how prawns like are smaller, they're sweeter if they're smaller?
Yeah.
Is it similar to this?
No, not really. The bigger they get, the more you lose. So from a restaurant perspective, if you're not eating it before, it's kind of a bit of loss.
Yeah.
Which is why a few restaurants like that smaller.
Yeah. And it's not weight.
But don't get me wrong, the big ones present way better.
Yeah.
On a plate,
Oh, they're pretty
half
impressive.
grilled.
Yeah. I know, because I was already thinking I could do like a chili lemongrass
Yeah.
on the barbie, and then I was thinking I could serve it on like a awesome spice-style noodle.
Yeah,
You know how a lot of people do that?
Yeah.
I want to go,
Is out of batteries?
don't give in, they'll eat it. Oh, so you pour in here, and if they fall through,
Yeah,
They're
so we'll
too-
just tip them in there. These bars are set for 65 gram and over, they'll keep.
yep.
Anything smaller will go through.
Oh, wow. And so they'll just crawl their way down.
So yeah, the little ones, will you can hear them falling through.
Yep.
And then anything that's over 65 grams go through.
Oh, okay. And then do you just put them in your one or?
Yeah, and then we'll keep them. So that's a good little claw. So what happens is if they lose the claw when they're fighting each other, like this one, they'll grow them back.
Yep.
But they don't grow them back to the full size. Maybe like the second time it's come back. Next time it might, it'll probably be full size.
Can I get a photo with it?
And then you just put them back in there.
Yeah.
Now can you get a photo?
You need to hold them.
And that drags the water up from the bottom.
Okay, yeah, right.
So all we're doing is putting these little ones, they can go through.
Okay.
Anything that's getting stuck can
Like
go in
this
here.
bad boy.
Like that bad boy right there.
So hang on a minute, get a do is like when I do a cook up
Yep.
in Townsville, get you just to come round.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I don't, the thing is,
That's the eggs there.
yeah.
So like I said, they come out of here, they go across her chest there, and then she holds them on these swimmerettes here.
Yeah.
And how do you keep them from there? Like, what do you...
Yeah, so we'll like take them off with like a comb,
Yep.
and then we'll put them into a basket,
Yep.
and then we'll run them through the hatchery, and then in 20 days they'll be, I'll show you some little tiny baby
So do you
ones.
put them in water or something
Yeah,
to keep
yeah,
them out?
yeah.
So can you eat them like salmon
You
stuff?
can, yeah.
Yeah. And is it good? Probably because fresh water is kind of salty. I don't want to eat your babies.
What do you think?
Better to grow them up.
Yeah, I think it's...
That was a very undecided face.
What's this guy got growing on him? Oh, that's his leg. Oh, he's got no...
That's a new claw, so that's like
Oh, so that's a new
been
claw.
growing a new one.
Ah.
And how did you say you identify the male? The male's got red.
The male's got red, but also if you look at the red on the claw,
Oh,
that's
okay.
the main giveaway.
Yep.
But also they don't have that hole on them.
Oh, right.
They've got this little bit here,
Yep.
which is where they release the sperm.
Oh, right. Jeez.
But it is, you can look at the claw.
With this, because you said this is a certain size,
Yep.
do you just change like the bar
Yeah,
sizes?
so we've got different, like this comes out, and there's different sizes. So if we want to order, like if the order is for 100 gram plus, we'll put in the 100 size bars, yep.
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah.
because the order this week is smaller ones, like they want 65 to 90 grams, then these are the bars.
I love the technical, no machine.
Yeah,
Like it,
well, nothing can break.
nothing can break. It's great. We're like go back to the old technology, right?
Yeah.
Get rid of technology. Yeah.
And like we're pretty new, so we're kind of trying to figure it all out. But
Yeah.
this is a pretty simple. You got to start simple, right? I'm big on like just do it simply, unless you absolutely have to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a simple thing, works really well for us.
And it's cost effective.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you're not
quick. It's quick.
out.
We used to harvest, like take that whole net back to the shed,
Yeah.
hand sort, like put them on scales and stuff, and it takes a long time. Where this, we've sorted it while we've been yapping away,
Yeah.
and we're ready to
Yeah.
go.
Great.
Would have been a few beers in designing this.
Absolutely. Using the whole place.
That's pretty much how we work. There was quite a few beers when we were burning cane last night,
Yeah.
but we've got I think the biggest thing that I've found surprising going to farms is like, I guess everyone expects everything to be bigger scale, but Pineapple Farm is everything's hand-picked, planted.
Yeah.
Like over 2 million pineapples by hand. I guess, like to me, it blows my mind that we've still got the old processes.
Yeah.
And obviously it's the stuff that works.
Yeah, and it's an interesting one because there is obviously commercial farms for everything.
Yeah.
And that's a different kettle of fish, but there's still place I think for smaller farms.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially having connection with where it's going and who's cooking it.
Yeah.
I think there's a place for that.
And I think that's exactly what I'm about. Well, I know it's exactly what I'm about. It's about the smaller guys and how your processes and it's hard work, right?
Yeah. And you need the big farms, right? Like
Yeah.
lots of people live in cities.
Yeah, that's
There's not
right.
much food in those
Yeah,
cities.
that's
so
right.
we need the big farms to
Yeah.
feed the masses.
Yeah.
But we also need the small farms that
Yeah.
do the niche kind of product. Like you can't buy
Definitely.
these from Woolworths.
No.
They're a smaller product. They're a specialised North Queensland product. We're proud of them. And,
Yeah.
you know, I think there's a place for seafood that's farmed responsibly, sustainably, and it's a bit different to a prawn or.
Yeah,
or
it's
something like that.
amazing. It's so good. Like to see you come up from Sydney and then just make this happen is awesome.
Thanks, Rick.
Whereabouts in Sydney were you from?
Like north, west, kind of hills, Hornsby.
Okay, yeah, I grew up in Terrigal.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I just live at Copacabana.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She was born in Gosford Hospital. Yeah, that's why she's New South Wales.
Yeah.
No, I've been like here 25 years and down there 25 years.
Right,
So I've
right.
pretty much done half.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so
Very good.
yeah. But no,
Alright.
I love the North Queensland line.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Put these back. These are
Yeah.
the small ones.
Okay,
Yep.
can you watch this, Dino?
This is why we don't wear shoes, because you do this a lot.
Oh, well, you know, every other farm I haven't been wearing shoes and I'm like, maybe I need to
Hold that up for you.
go in
Sure,
storms. I'm likely to slip after. So you just get down in the mud and
And off they go.
they go.
Geez,
This
they
is
dart
a,
off pretty quick too.
One's still in there.
That's a molt there.
Oh,
So that's-
yeah. So do you actually eat them like soft?
You can,
Yeah.
but they harden their shells up really quickly.
Do they?
So it would be really hard for us. Like that net, we only had one soft.
Yep.
So like if we were to sell soft shell,
You'd be right.
You'd
But,
be-
oh, well, you'd be bugging.
you'd be doing a lot of work. So yeah, that's the shell there that they've come out of.
Yeah.
So they reverse out there, make a
that
bigger shell,
crazy?
and then grow into it. So that was probably molted this morning.
Oh, okay.
So there'll be a soft one hiding. for
And
its
then
life.
as they molt, they just get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, yeah. So every time they molt, they grow, you know, like 10, 20, 30%
Okay.
in size. Yep.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
30%.
Well, they don't want to molt very often because when they molt, they're so susceptible to other animals eating.
Yeah, okay.
Because their defense is these.
Yeah.
And if these are soft,
Yeah.
they have no
Oh,
defense.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are they like a spear or something? Do they? They spear the animal like to defend
Oh,
themselves.
they'll just like the other animals will come and just grab them. They'll
Yeah.
just eat the legs, eat the arms, and then eat the body.
Yeah, but
They
when
are-
they're hard, like as in defending themselves,
Yeah.
is they
Yeah,
it's like a
that's
spike.
used it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they've got spikes like prawns. They've got like
Oh,
spikes
right.
and like every
Yeah.
little part of their body
Yeah.
just to keep from
So,
fit.
so like in you know, like if you want a deep fried prawn, you
Yep.
usually take the main barb off and you deep fry the head and eat the head.
Yep.
Is it similar?
Similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a prawn has what they call a rostrum.
Yeah.
This is very similar.
Yeah.
It's that hard spike you
Yeah,
get on the
that's
head
right.
there. So you can take that off,
Yeah.
butterfly it, and fry
Eat
it.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
That's good because, like, I mean, that's the goal, isn't it? To use
as
the
much.
whole. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the flavour in the head is the best bit.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
heads.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the roe. You know, like
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
a lobster and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's in this? Is there like a roe?
Yeah.
Dig it?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, there's a row and then there's that they call it like a head butter kind of thing. That's
Yeah.
you know, there's orange when you cut them open you'll see.
Yeah. And so does that have like? Is that like sort of similar to the really umami sort
Yeah,
of?
it's
Yeah.
full of flavour that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yum.
Lots of people like wash it out and it's like, oh
What a waste. I'm like, give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because it's sort of one of those things, like I've always done it with lobster and everything like that, but yeah, it'll be cool to test it with these
Yeah.
guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
But we'll go and get them back into the purging system.
Yeah.
Does that net have to come down?
The way we harvest these ponds is really cool. They have like a natural tendency to follow running water.
Yep.
So what we do is we drain the pond down. So you can see that square of pipe there.
Yep.
We'll drain the pond down to the water level is at that square.
Yep.
We'll put in something called a flow trap. So it's like a big box that we fill with water and then it has a ramp that
Yep.
runs down. So the water overflows the box and runs down the ramp and they all walk up the ramp and into the box.
Right.
So when you get here in the morning, there'll be a couple of boxes full of red claw. They've all walked out, so you don't need to go and harvest, like pick them up or anything.
Yep.
You just scoop them out of the box and
Nice.
They're all just
coming to say good day.
yeah.
Good morning.
It's very handy. Otherwise it'd be a lot of work. But yeah, it's called a flow trap.
I love how they just walk down it. Are they just nosy like that?
Well, they
What's
just,
going on in here?
like naturally in the wild, like they live in rivers that have got wet and dry seasons.
Yeah.
So they'll be in the river and then by the end of the dry season, they're all on top of each other. So as soon as there's running water, they're
Yeah.
out.
Away they go. Yeah.
So it's the same thing here. We condense them down to get them a little bit like, hey, what's going on here?
Yep.
And then put some running water in, and they're all off.
Yeah.
If you look carefully, you'll be able to see in the ponds. There's actually like a
Oh
fair few
yeah,
of them.
kind of looks like crocodiles.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, under the water. If you didn't know that thing was there. So what's that? The habitat? What does
Yeah.
that do?
So they live in there, So if you pick up one of them, there'll just be claws hanging out the front of all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's where they feel safe when they're hiding.
Yeah,
So
okay.
they'll live in there during the day, and then at night will come out and look for food and whatever. But it's also, you need to give them a place to hide when they molt. So
Okay, so they're
got somewhere
protected.
They can go back to.
Yeah. And if at night, can you come out and it's just like all eye city, like you see them all?
Nah, they live on the bottom. So
Okay.
you'll be able to see them around the edges.
Yeah.
But
Mainly they're on the bottom here.
mainly on the bottom.
Yeah.
But maybe at that height where just over your waist, so 2 meters in the middle, and then
So they're obviously like a certain grade, so like it all runs. Yeah.
And that's part of the design that we've been playing with, is like how much gradient do you need to get them to come, because when you drain the pond, they've got to come out of those habitats.
Yep.
But if it's real flat, they don't know where to go, so they're not going to make their way into the middle.
Yeah, right. So how do you work that out?
Well, there's lots of other farms.
Yep.
And they've been doing it for a lot longer than I have.
Yep.
So we're lucky to be able to go and talk to these guys.
Share information.
Like what grade is on the bottom of your pots? How big are they? How do you run them? So we picked up a lot of information from those farmers, and then have changed it a little bit and tried a few things.
So you've done all that with excavator to
Yeah.
get it all right. So what did you just have like a laser on? Yeah, right.
That's cool, they do.
It is, it's a really good industry like that because it's small, and like, to be honest, we get looked at as so we kind of help each other out. Like this week we're sending up to Cairns because one of the so that there's consistency.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, one of the hard things about suppliers is that they want it every week and they want it the same. Because if it's on the menu, off the menu, it's a pain.
Yeah.
So it's important that we're trying to build an industry that we can supply.
And then it can stay on the menu. Everyone scratches each other's backs. Everyone wins. Yeah.
Central Melbourne, Brisbane.
Yep.
Because we're aware that in Townsville and North Queensland, back to but in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, it's no idea what that is. So we wanted to know, what appeals to them, what they call them, and what's important. And the main thing that came up was consistency in supply.
Yeah.
So they certainly.
Dean, were you a bit worried that your toes were going to get nipped?
I've just come prepared.
Safety first.
Can you just get this? I just want to get.
Sorry.
Yeah, so they say pretty much like what?
Yeah, so they'll say consistency is critical. Like the product is, they know it's like good.
Yeah.
It's sustainable, it's fresh, gets them live.
So they think of it like a marin type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Therefore, the product is very similar.
Yeah, so what's the difference?
It's a different species.
Yeah.
It's a freshwater crayfish.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you grow a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the same.
Yeah, okay. And so are you just starting dirt up here?
Yeah, but it's applying these two ponds with research.
Yeah, right.
With no plug.
That's what are those little things made out of, like salt.
Yeah, it's cut us once.
Yeah, right.
But how many times we put the rock saw down the
I hate the big. And I think you don't really have many staff, so you guys are working. Yeah.
This looks like a small scale Mad Max situation in here.
So yeah, that's what like a pond looks like with no water, no animals. So what we do in a pond like this, so we've just filled this one and drained it and then planted sorghum.
Oh.
So how do you plant that?
We just shoot it in.
Shoot it on like plant seed and it just
We're still learning.
What does shoot it in mean with gun? Oh.
We've got a feed. We've got a feed that we drive around.
That's like maple.
And it comes out of the feeder.
like gosh.
Yeah. Shoots it. So yeah, but we're trying to we sent overseas, they do a lot of culture like with rice and things like that. Yeah. Fish.
Yeah.
So we're just having a bit of a play to see if that.
Do you have to cook it though? Because would you worry that it expands in its stomach?
No, that'd be good.
Oh, yeah, true. You want him to do that?
Yeah, you want them to come out like.
Walk out. Imagine, I just had this visual of North Queensland's red claw.
Yeah. That's a good visual.
Yeah. You're like, that's what we want.
Bodybuilders. The bodybuilders of breakfast.
So if you, like when you shoot sorghum and that on there, how long will you leave it before you refill it back up, or you'd fill it back up pretty
Probably
much?
about a month.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we
How
leave
high
it.
will the sorghum get?
See this one here, that sorghum that's been cut?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it'll get like that high. But then once its head goes to seed, we'll cut it so that the seeds are on the bottom because they're full of protein sorghum.
Oh, okay.
seeds.
Yep.
And then as soon as you stock the crayfish, they've got that food.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
there,
cut it
ready
like
to
with
go.
hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh, so what do? Just get into the
Oh, cane
water?
knife or something.
Cane knife.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Yeah. Or if like you can use like a whippersnapper or something, but again, it's like we've only done it with a couple of ponds and we haven't harvested the animals out of here yet, so it's just a lot of trial, to kind of see is this something that's worth pursuing or not. We've been pretty. Actually, I can't set that down.
To the sorting shed, we've got some red claw on board. Yay! Yay! All right, what are we doing here, Nathan?
We're going to purge them now, so we'll chuck them into the tank.
They're going to come and get you. No matter what way they go?
Yeah, the same as those ones.
Oh, I would have emptied it. Lucky.
Lucky.
Lucky you're not doing that job.
So yeah, they
they've got little
sit in
noodles.
here. Yeah, they sit in here for like 3 or 4 days before we sell them. So
Okay.
we call this purging. So you'll see like it'll clean them up, clean the shell up, but then they sit here without food for 2 or 3 days. So when you cut them open, there's no like poo shoot like a prawn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's a pretty like standard way people do them. If we have a look at it in this box here, so they've been
Oh, look at
Oh,
them.
You can really see like the colours.
yeah,
They are
Gel?
proper beauties.
yeah, yeah. So you can see like that's probably like a 120 gram size.
Can I get a photo with
Yeah,
that one?
absolutely.
He's a good one.
See them all like with their claws hanging out.
So they're like in a
Oh.
little apartment block.
It's like a Chinese, yeah, or like a Japanese hotel.
Oh wow, look at them all just hanging in there.
Yeah. So these are the girls that we're holding in here. They're all, we called it theory, but they've all got eggs on it. So we hold them in here until we strip the eggs and then take them into the hatchery. Yep. So they'll go, normally on a Wednesday, we'll get all them out and take the eggs off. And like this morning when we were harvesting, when there's girls that have got eggs, they come. Okay.
How do you get them out? You just pick up the enclosure?
And yeah, they'll all just like scoot.
They're all bomb diving.
I feel like I'm watching the Olympics. Synchronized swimming.
Try and get one without hitting it. This one's quite good.
Oh, she's big.
So she's got like lots of little babies that have hatched out there.
Oh wow.
So there's probably maybe
Oh, yeah.
700 or 800.
Wait, so there's actually
animals
babies
there.
in there?
Yeah, look at the little bubbies.
And then, so where's the hatchery at?
We've got a bit of a hatchery here, and then the rest of it is at Jane's Cook Unit.
Oh,
So they're tiny little baby red claw there.
that is amazing.
So little. Oh,
So that's like a 1 minute old red claw.
1 minute.
Yeah. Well, it's just come off mum.
Wow.
so what happens if they do accidentally fall off?
Oh, we catch them out of here.
Yeah.
I won't show you that because it's a bit of a clever thing, but yeah, that's it.
Won't show what?
Tiny little baby.
Oh, yeah.
So that is like, that's actually not even ready to leave mum yet. It's got one more molt before it leaves mum.
So they
they'll-
molt on the mum.
Yeah, they do. They do have 3 molts on the mum. So these ones are what we call like a stage 2 larvae. So it's not an adult phase yet. So it is hard to see. If you look really carefully, they don't have nippers yet. So they're like, so it'll molt one more time, and then it'll
And then
be
it'll
the
get
same
nippers?
body shape as this, and then it will leave mum and go and find some food. So if you can keep that one there.
And then, so how do you catch them?
So if you have a look at that's the next stage.
Yep.
So that one's a bit bigger.
Oh yeah.
So that's like a stage 2, and that's a stage 3. So they're ready to leave mum and go and start growing.
It's funny how they all just bunch together.
Yeah, well, they do that because they've been holding on to mum their whole life, and that's been safe.
Yeah.
So then when they come off, they'll often still hold. They feel like they need to hold on to each other, but they'll let go and start looking for food.
And how long from that stage are they at, like the 60 centimetre?
So from there to when we're up to the mum size is probably like 9 months.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They grow pretty quickly, really.
Real quick. Yeah.
How long do they live for, like, if they could live out a whole lifespan?
Like 7 years, maybe 8 years, something like that.
And what would be their size by that stage?
Like 250 grams.
Oh, would they? It'd be like a massive lobster type
Massive.
thing. Yeah, right.
Yeah, they get like some of the farms have had like 400, 500 grams.
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's massive. I didn't know that. This one is the one caught.
Show me, Annie.
I got a little baby.
Oh, look at her little tail flapping around. It's trying to swim.
Yeah.
And when they bite, do they bite like a crab and just lock on?
They do lock on, but they don't have the like strength of a crab.
Yep.
They've just got a spike on the end of their nippers. That is the bit that hurts you.
Okay.
So if you look at the nipper, there's those little spikes right on the end.
Yep.
So that's the bit that hurts you. In here, if that bites you in there, like that's fine.
Yep.
That doesn't hurt.
It's when that spike
It's when that
gets
spike gets you. Yeah.
What do you produce a week?
What we do about 100 kilos a week off this farm.
Yeah, okay.
And planning to get to like 200, 250, something like that. So we can get there off the 5 hectares of ponds. We'll be in a really good spot to expand.
Amazing. I can't wait to see.
When you come back.
Yeah, when we're back, I can't wait to see where you're at. Yay!
All right, so I'm going to prepare the red claw. So basically you just go down the back. I'm going to split it in half. Just put my knife through it, straight down the middle. Straight down the middle of the head. And then you end up with that, like these guys over here. Okay, so we're just going to prepare the butter for this beautiful red claw. I'm going to go in and I'm going to grate some lemongrass, and I'm just going to do it on my microplane so it's nice and fine. And I'm going to put this in with the butter. I've put a couple of teaspoons of the sugarcane juice because we have been at the cane farm. And another tip is if you get the beautiful roe out of the head, and that is going to form part of the flavour of this beautiful butter. We'll mix this up, we'll chuck it under the grill, and that will be really yummy. Red claw is liberally covered in our beautiful butter. We're just going to top it off with some flake salt, and under the grill it goes. All right, looks like our red claw is done. Have a go at that. They look beautiful. They've turned a beautiful red colour, and we're just going to top them with a little bit of fresh chilli and coriander and serve them on my noodle stir fry. Okay, so I'm going to just quickly blanch these noodles. They're just beautiful fresh noodles. They only need 2 minutes, and then I'm going to drain them, and then I will add them into all my stir fry ingredients. Okay, so into the fry pan I'm going to go in with some chopped shallots, some coriander root, some lemongrass, some garlic, and some chopped ginger, all fairly finely chopped, and some chilli. And we're going to fry that off, and then what we're going to do is add in our blanched noodles and stir that up. We'll add a little bit more. We'll add in our blanched noodles, and then I'll add everything else in, and then we'll serve the red claw on top. When I'm stir frying, I actually really like when I'm cooking the shallots and everything down and they're brown but they're not quite soft enough, I actually like to add some fish sauce. And what that does is it just adds a little bit of moisture, softens it, and adds so much flavour to your final dish. What that's going to do is soften the veggies a little bit more. What that's going to do is soften these guys a little bit more,
and then it's also going to give a beautiful saltiness that'll go through your whole dish. Next step, I've got this soybean paste in chili oil, and it is so yummy. You get it from any Asian supermarket. And what I'm going to do is just mix that in as well, just for a bit more flavour. We'll add a little bit of water, and then we'll add in the noodles, and that's going to be really yummy to serve underneath our red claw. 1/4 cup of water's been added, and we're just going to get that nice and thick, add the noodles in, finish it off with some lime juice, some fresh herbs, and then we're good to eat it. Okay, in with half a lime. And stir that around, and then we're ready to add the noodles. All right, and we now go in with our blanched noodles. And we're just going to make sure this is really coated in this beautiful sauce. So there you have it, my red claw with a lemongrass sugarcane butter and a beautiful Asian noodle stir fry. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching Rhiplenish on the Road YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe and watch us on all our adventures while we travel around Australia. Thank you so much. Bye.